So, this is Dr. Michael, and we're reminiscing on some remarkable stories I've seen through the years with vein disease and vein treatments. And there's a patient was the story was so dramatic. Um, I still think about it, and I'm astonished. And this was a 60-year-old man who was gainfully employed, and when he came home from work, his legs ached and hurt so bad and were so heavy from standing all day because his vein condition was creating those symptoms. When he got to his house, and there were 8 steps going from the sidewalk to his first floor, he couldn't raise his feet up to make it up the stairs. So when he got home from work, he would get out of the car and he would make his way over to the steps. And then this is what is truly remarkable. He would get on his hands and knees and crawl up his steps to get into his house. Think about that. That's how bad it was. So his vein condition was uh, leading to a point where he was almost disabled. And he knew at some level that if something wasn't done, he was going to be disabled. And in fact, he had begun making plans to put in a handicapped ramp in his house because he thought that within a year he was going to be handicapped and couldn't get into his house. Uh, that is remarkable when you consider that all of it was due to a vein condition. When I saw him, he did have a very advanced vein condition. He didn't have any open sores or anything like that, but he had tremendous amounts of stagnant blood in his legs. And really, what it was doing was causing all the swelling, the aching, and the inflammation was making him very fatigued and weak, and especially in the evening. After treatments, he couldn't believe how much better he felt. His legs were lighter, and the heaviness and swelling was resolved. His stamina went up, and he said basically, I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal, and I don't have to get a handicapped ramp built for my house. And he said, I'm not going to be handicapped. And I that was a wake up call to me of how severe a vein condition can be for some people and what it can do to them if it's not managed properly and taken care of. This man was so happy and he felt like he had his life back that was being taken away, month by month as he crawled up the stairs on his hands and knees. Can you imagine that? Well, now he just walks right up like a normal person. But that was a remarkable story to show me how bad a vein condition can be for a person, not only their health but their mental state, the the specter of being handicapped, losing your independence, and all that that means was right in front of his eyes, and he didn't have to have that, and he was very very grateful. So anyways, it was a great story for me to learn how bad a vein condition can be and how much treatments help.